Hey everyone, this is Bobby Z. You're tuning in to Watch Hard. I'm here with my good friend
Ryan O'Toole.
That's right. We're both old film students and best friends. We went to LMU together, and we really like films.
Whoa, that's descriptive.
A lot.
Ooh, yeah.
Definitely, like a whole lot. So we decided to get together and start talking about it, and
Well, we do that all the time anyways.
we do it all the time anyways, but now we're sharing our opinions with you, America, because we're interested in what you have to say as well.
I'm not.
Well, I am.
I'm not interested in what you have to say.
You know what?
What?
It's canceled. It's over. It's canceled.
Well, that was fast. I thought we'd make it at least 3 minutes.
Right. I thought we'd at least get one episode out. But anyways, you want to go into your favorite? Oh,
But we should just talk of let's.
You want to go into favorite
We have
movies?
to do a little bit of foreplay first. Can't just shove it in there.
We're sorry, audience. We had an entire structured show established for you guys. We were supposed to go over Showgirls today. That's the premise of our show. Watch Hard. Each episode, we're going to be presenting a film for you guys, and we're going to be dissecting it in terms of directing choices, screenwriting, dialogue, actors that were casted for the project, scenes that we really, really liked that stuck out to us.
Yeah.
However, unfortunately, we were unable to watch Showgirls this week.
Well, to be fair, had we in proper prep and just plan things out more than 30 seconds before we're supposed to do anything,
I blame Trump.
you can't blame him anymore. He's been out of the office for 22 years.
I don't get
Anyways.
22 whole years.
Anyways.
Oh,
Feels
my
like
God.
that long. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't it though?
Off top.
Anyways, yes, back to it.
It's not on any of the streaming services.
It's not on any of the streaming
I have it on
services.
DVD.
Exactly.
Because I bought it as a teenager because I liked it so much.
That's why you bought it as a teenager. If y'all seen the movie, y'all know why he bought it as a teenager.
Well, anyways, my DVD doesn't work on any of my devices.
Exactly. We tried it on the PS3. It didn't work. We tried it on the PS4. It didn't work. It didn't work on anything. I went to the streaming apps. It wasn't on Netflix. It wasn't on HBO Max. It damn sure wasn't on Disney Plus. I didn't even check Disney Plus, but I'm telling you,
Watch it on
if
Disney
that
Plus.
movie was on Disney Plus, goddammit.
All I know is I was going to order it on Amazon, but it was going to take a week to get here. A DVD.
Well, no, that's the thing. You can order a hard copy on Amazon.
Yeah, but it took a week to get
Yeah,
here.
but they don't have the digital version available to buy
whatever.
on Amazon.
We'll have it.
like
We'll have it,
normally
and we will do an
But
in-depth
yes,
look
we
of
will have that ready for
Showgirls,
you next week.
the classic.
So, exactly. This week, instead of dissecting a film, we're going to go over some of our favorite films with you guys.
And just kind of a little
Yeah,
taste
nice
of
little
things to come.
introduction to our film perspective. Our cinematic point of view.
Well, I would stop watching right after you said that.
Probably.
Like,
I changed the channel myself. Oops.
This guy sounds like a pretentious jackass.
Would you like to start or would you like me to go?
You can, ladies first.
And continue with my pompous ass perspective.
Yeah.
In the early days of cinema.
So my favorite movie is Transformers. The second one.
The second. Oh my gosh. You know what? I never cared for any of the Transformers movies.
I don't think they were meant for you.
No.
No.
I mean, they kind of came out like what, our senior year in high school?
2007 was the first one. 2009 was the second one.
I feel like that was kind of the target
Revenge of the
audience
Fallen.
range they
I
were
saw
going
up to
for.
the third one, Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon.
Was that the one where the old ass grandpa robot came back?
Yeah, from the moon.
That didn't make
The
no
Dark
sense
of
to
the
me.
Moon.
I was like, wait, they a whole ass different alien species.
They still age. They're living things.
I know, but why they age and they look like us?
I mean, they look like old robots.
I guess. What does an old robot look like?
Like that. Like a fucking
But he
robot with
had,
a beard.
He had like saggy old man titties and shit.
No, the metal gets saggy.
Why does he have a beard? He's a robot.
It's a design choice.
Why don't they have like cords and wires like popping out? Looking like the junky ass shit you go to.
That's your
like, when
biggest fucking problem with that
I'm
movie?
just saying, I don't know. It's not my biggest problem with the movie. Those movies just suck. My biggest problem with the movie.
Apparently Bumblebee was good. I never saw
I've
it.
heard good things about
It's got John
Bumblebee.
Cena in it.
It does have John Cena in it.
Your favorite.
Your favorite.
I do like John Cena. He's pretty cool.
I had to throw that one in there.
What?
Anyways, we'll start off with my favorite films. Do you want to go like back and forth per category, or do you want me to list all my 5?
Just if you get on a roll, maybe I'll interject. I don't care.
You know what? That's fine. Okay. So I will start off with probably my favorite film of all fucking time, A Few Good Men. It is such a brilliant film. Every scene is just immaculately shot, and just the acting performances are great. Jack Nicholson is in it, and he's phenomenal. Brain fart. Tom Cruise is in it, and he's absolutely amazing. Demi Moore is fabulous in it. And then just some of the like pop-up faces that you see. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s there. And only for 5 minutes. But his scene just sticks out so well. Every single scene and every piece of dialogue. Aaron Sorkin wrote the damn script. And part of the reason why it's my favorite film of all time, because I also think it's just the example of the perfect script. Every line has a meaning, you know? And there's something about Aaron Sorkin's writing. He establishes this kind of cadence that you kind of feel it's like you're watching a military movie, but the dialogue is also kind of follows that marching cadence to it. And it creates this tension in scenes that is just so wonderful. You know, he did The West Wing for ABC?
Yes.
And I was looking at an interview of Shonda Rhimes, because we all love Shonda. Hey, Shonda.
Uh-huh.
And she was saying how before she wrote Scandal, she literally watched The West Wing like 100 or something times just to understand Aaron Sorkin's writing and the cadence and the rhythm and the dialogue that he has going on in the scenes that he writes. And it just, you know, A Few Good Men is a great example of how he does it in a movie. West Wing is a great example of how he does it in a show. He's a fabulous writer. Rob Reiner is the director. He's amazing. So it's just a great film. Anything you want to comment on about A Few Good Men?
We did that scene in acting class that one time.
We did do that scene in acting class that one time. Yes. What did she say? You're nothing. You're an ambulance chaser with a rank.
Yeah.
Ah, she got his ass. No, yeah, but it's a fabulous film. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It'll be literally one of the best films you've ever watched in your life. How about you? What's your all-time favorite, Ryan?
See, that's tough.
I already know what it is. I just want him to say it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick, if it was my last movie on earth I was ever going to watch, it'd probably be The Truman Show.
The Truman Show?
The Truman Show.
That's a fabulous movie.
What I love about it is like with each passing year and the advent of like how our lives are going, it becomes more and more poignant.
Okay.
It really does. Like it's about a guy whose like whole life is documented.
Yeah.
Has no like,
yeah.
It's so good. Oh God. Peter Weir directs it.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is it comes out in 98 after basically the disaster for Jim Carrey. That's The Cable Guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Which as I've gotten older, I appreciate a lot more as a film.
I'd have to rewatch it.
You do. It's weird. It's like darkly moving and depressing, but it's got a charm to it. But the problem is he lays on his like Jim Carrey mannerisms pretty hard in it.
Okay.
And I think it kind of takes away from that story. But a lot of people didn't expect, you know, Jim Carrey to really have acting chops. Because I mean, look how freaking crazy he was in all his movies.
He was.
It's very hard to get people. When I tell people The Truman Show, a lot of people haven't seen it because they're not Jim Carrey fans.
Absolutely.
Jim Carrey was a real point of contention, especially in the early 90s.
Right.
They either loved him or hated him. We were young, so we loved him.
We loved him.
And as a kid, I wanted to see The Truman Show, and I couldn't get my parents to take me because they were fucking Jim Carrey'd out at that point. I don't want to walk him talking out of his ass anymore, Ryan.
Right.
My dad might have taken me, but I saw eventually when I eventually saw the Truman Show, I was blown away because it's a tour de force by him. He acts his ass off, but so does everybody. He's got an all-star cast: Laura Linney, Ed Harris, Paul Giamatti.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God, I will watch anything with Paul Giamatti.
I love it. The setting. What I love about it is it's a drama, but it's also like got this great like. It's just like it's almost like a horror movie at times. Like, because when you like step into the perspective of not just Jim Carrey as Truman, But like his best friend, who was played by, oh God, what was that guy's name? It was, Noah Emmerich. Noah Emmerich played his friend Marvin. And when you like, oh God, I'm going to spoil this, but just quick spoilers. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If not.
Exactly.
But Noah Emmerich plays his best friend growing up. And you think, oh, he plays his whole best friend. But you have to realize, this guy's never had a life. He's lived in this bubble this entire time.
Right.
He knows he's in a show. But it's the craziest. I love that movie. Watch it. I will stop. Just watch. If you've never seen the freaking Truman Show, watch it.
It is a fabulous film. Although my brain went back to Cable Guy. Oops.
Which also leads me to one of my other favorite films. It's not one of my favorites, but Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which you've never seen.
I have never seen it. Yes, I am saving it. I'm saving Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's written by Charlie Kaufman.
Okay.
You know Charlie Kaufman?
Yes.
Adaptation.
Yes.
Which is a great film.
Such a good movie.
Nicolas Cage, tour de force.
Exactly. Didn't he get the Oscar for adaptations?
Nom, I think.
He got it. He at least got
because
nominated.
I think he only won for Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah. He did win for Leaving Las
Vegas.
Yeah,
because Leaving Las Vegas
absolutely
is freaking fantastic.
It is. It is.
Makes you
absolutely
sad as hell.
Right.
But
well, no, my brain popped into Cable Guy, because while you were talking about it, I remember I went to see Cable Guy with my dad, and of course he thought that it was going to be another like Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah.
Because parents didn't pay attention to shit back then. Whoop, whoop. But the movie was just like horrible, and we were at a drive-in theater, and literally my second favorite movie of all time, The Little Mermaid, was Disney had just put it back out in theaters, and it was playing in like on one of the screens in the same like drive-in lot.
Yeah.
So I just like went over and like watched Little Mermaid for the rest of the time because I just wasn't interested. It's one of those movies where I know like I need to watch again because I am such a huge Jim Carrey fan. I always knew that man was going to be talented. And you might be right. It's because we were kids. You know, Ace Ventura was life.
Dude, people always forget there's a massive, like, it really kind of parodies the OJ trial throughout the movie.
Yeah.
There's that Ben Stiller trial that's going through.
Yeah,
and it's like an anchor throughout the movie. They keep it like a framing device.
Yeah.
It's constantly going along with the movie.
Right.
It's great.
Right.
It's a great movie. I don't care what anyone says.
There were a lot of things that were parodied in the OJ trial at the time.
Yeah.
You know, remember, I think it's season 6 of The Simpsons, Homer Badman with the Gummy Venus DeMilo. Child. That was the style of the time. You know, the OJ trial really kind of changed a lot in how we see television and cinema.
Well, it interrupted everything.
There would not be reality TV without the OJ trial.
Well, you can actually thank Cops for that and the writer's strike of the late 80s, early 90s, right around there. Mm-hmm. That's when Cops came into play.
Well, you know, look at everybody who was involved in the OJ trial who is now on reality TV.
Jesus.
Kris Jenner.
All right, more movies.
Faye Resnick.
Nobody cares about those people.
Nobody cares. Well, they all actresses, so it is technically relevant. What's the one who's on Real Housewives? Lisa Rinna.
I don't know these fucking people.
Yeah, she act on them soap operas, so that counts. But yes, getting into my second favorite film of all time.
Second favorite, or just I'm just gonna list favorites. I'm not gonna have a list.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like just favorites. Just favorites. The Little Mermaid.
You just said that.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to go into, because we kind of went back to Cable Guy, but just a little bit why it's my favorite Disney film. And I totally will admit, absolutely, that Beauty and the Beast is probably the best Disney animated film. It deserved to be nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture. It probably should have won, but that was a really strong year, I believe. However,
yeah, it lost to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it lost to Silence of the Lambs, which is amazing. However, The Little Mermaid, there's just something about it. It's like the first movie I actually kind of remember watching at home over and over and over again. I love Jodie Benson. She sings Part of Your World, and it just takes me away. You know what? You talked about working in the restaurant industry earlier, although I think that was on the other
That was on the other take.
Well, your mic wasn't working.
Yeah.
All the technical difficulties today. But I used to be a Lyft driver, and I was in my car, and I had 2 passengers who I had picked up from a bar. They were drunk as skunks, and I'm driving them home. I'm going down beach in Huntington Beach, and there's a DUI checkpoint, and we pull over. And the cop makes me roll down my window. He's like, "Have you been tonight, sir?" I'm like, "No, I'm just lifting these passengers." They're like, "Oh, he's fine." Part of Your World by Jodie Benson came on from Little Mermaid. And when I tell you, this cop looked at me, he said, "Sir, is that the Little Mermaid?" I said, "Yes, it is." He said, "Can you turn it up, please?" I said, "I sure the fuck can." I turned it up. Me and this cop are literally singing Part of Your World together. That is the power of Disney and Little Mermaid. I think everybody remembers that film because it was officially the start of the Disney Renaissance. Little Mermaid gave us Alan Menken and then all the other good Disney movies, right? That was the start of the 90s Disney Renaissance, even though it was 89.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it as a child.
Really?
Yeah, because Ursula scared the shit out of me.
Oh my God, you know I love Ursula,
She was
honey.
scary as shit.
Absolutely.
I didn't like people that looked like people but weren't people.
Okay.
Scared the shit out of me.
I see that, yeah.
Like fucking Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of me. Wolfman, I was fine. Dracula, I was fine because they looked like people. The
They look
Mummy,
like people.
I don't want
Yeah.
anything. Things that look like people but weren't quite people scared the shit out of me.
I get that. I just saw Ursula and my gay little self was like, who is she? I love her. I want to be her. You know, I also had a crush on Prince Eric and King Triton. This movie just spoke to me like as a child and as a young little gay boy. I don't know. It was just fabulous. You know, now my drag name is Thursula. So
I didn't, but I do now.
Oh, well, you do now. Thursula Kit, whoop whoop, is the combination of Ursula and Eartha Kitt, who is also one of my favorite
I think they
actresses.
figured that out.
Yeah, they probably did. Okay, your new favorite movie for you.
New
I'm
favorite-
talking about Little Mermaid too much.
You didn't even talk about it. You
I
just
know.
ranted.
I just ranted.
Well, this is going to be an in-depth conversation about nothing. You didn't say shit.
I didn't say nothing actually about the movie. You know what? I'll admit it. I am biased, and that is why I can go off all day about Beauty and the Beast and the character choices and the dialogue and the scenes and the songs and how it all fits. I think with Little Mermaid, I'm literally just biased and I love it, and that's that. I don't need a real sophisticated reason.
So we're doing
Okay, I just
animated
love
movies
it.
now?
We can do animated, or we can just keep on with favorites.
I mean, well, you got to do one of my favorite. Land Before Time.
Yes.
Don Bluth.
Absolutely. Don Bluth. We love you, Don
I think.
Bluth.
Let me look it up. Yep, 88.
Absolutely. We love Don Bluth. We stands for Don Bluth.
I do. He's
Yeah.
so many good movies, especially right that stretch right there, American
Yes.
Tail, which I'm just an okay fan of American Tail. It's not my favorite, but Secret of Nim.
Yes.
But The Land Before Time is so good. Oh, I used to watch it all.
So
First of all, it was just done. But as I get
good.
older, you know, it's such a well done film. Like
It's
animated,
so well done.
It's like the loss of grief, like
It
just the loss.
is.
Like it really.
Oh my
spoiler
God,
alert,
Don Bluth, why are you making me deal with loss? I'm too young for this.
I mean, I was just more excited because my favorite character was the Sharp Tooth.
Sharp Tooth.
Sharp Tooth.
Yes. You know what's funny? I knew that was going to be your damn favorite animated movie because you love dinosaurs.
I do love dinosaurs.
You love dinosaurs.
I love that
Ever
movie.
since Jurassic Park, that's how you're supposed to say dinosaurs.
I saw Jurassic Park in theaters, and everyone thought my parents were nuts for taking me because I
Yes.
was was that 92, 93?
I think 92.
Is that right? Schindler's List. I think it's 90. I think that sounds right. Is that right? Anyways, I was 93. It's 93.
It's 93.
Yeah, it's 93. It's
Yeah.
the same year as Schindler's List.
Yeah.
So-
Ooh, talk about a tearjerker year. It's 93.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh my God.
That's Spielberg back to back. Talk about a powerhouse year, huh?
Right?
Because I was 5. I remember seeing it. Everyone was all getting on my parents' shit. Like, he's going to be scared. Like, no, he's just going to want to watch the dinosaurs. I was just pissed every time there weren't dinosaurs on screen. Oh, I was so excited to see that.
I feel the same thing when I watch a Medea movie. It's like, where's the Medea? She is the dinosaur of those.
When you look
movies.
like anyone who's never seen like all the Don Bluth's pictures, oh, check them out though.
Check them out. Anastasia's really good. Brave Little Toaster's really good. Rockadoodle.
I don't care for Rockadoodle.
All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is another tearjerker.
They really, really. You know what's funny? When you look back at like children's movies, they didn't pull any damn punches. They were all goddamn sad.
They were all sad. They all went there. They don't do shit for these kids no more.
No, it's most.
Everything is happy and fairy tales and and all of that. Good jazz. Disney done lost his spine.
Well, Disney did. Well, they're not going to take any risks. Not with all the money they're printing.
True. But the movies are just meh. I went and saw Black Widow in the theaters the other day, and I was this could have easily been one of the TV series. WandaVision was better than Black Widow. Sorry, I said what I said.
Well, Black Widow was going to be a mess to begin with.
Yeah. You think because of all the setbacks of COVID, or just all the reshoots, or?
Oh, a little bit of column A. And let's be honest, they never really put much effort into Black Widow.
They really did.
If they were going to make a Black Widow movie, they could have shoved one in there a long time ago.
Because
Because she made her what appear in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, well, what's the point of they had
when
like
they
all
first
these
made it,
jokes that were like so dated.
When they first made it, they never thought they were still kind of misogynistic at the time. They never thought a female lead superhero movie would make any damn money.
Right. Which is very strange. I feel like everybody forgets about Hunger Games.
That's not a superhero movie. It's based off the young adult novel.
I mean, it's kind of superhero. Katniss Everdeen
it's just
is my superhero.
It's just a young dystopian novel.
She a badass bitch. Whatever.
I mean, look how many copies have it had of that.
That is literally the only young adult series that came from that time that I feel like is comparable to like how good Harry Potter is.
The ending sucks.
Yeah, but that wasn't their fault.
Yes, it was. She wrote a terrible ending.
Oh, you're talking about Susan Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah. The ending needed work.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, but the ending to Harry Potter needed work. I'm looking at it more from the adventure perspective and the characters who were involved. You know, these days all the ending sucks. Would you agree? A lot of TV shows and films these days have a very, very hard time wrapping up their situation. True Blood ended terribly. Hunger Games ended terribly. Harry Potter ended terribly. Game of Thrones ended terribly. I'm told Sopranos ended terribly, but they got a movie coming out, so we're going to give them another chance.
Well, that was always rumblings that was supposed to be an artistic choice, or they were going to make the movie with
Yes, exactly. And he ended up passing, unfortunately.
I was about to say Paul Giamatti when I meant to say James Gandolfini. I was going to say Paul. I was like, that's not right.
That is not the same, people.
It's not. That's why I corrected myself. I was
exactly.
Like, yeah, he died so tragically young.
Yes.
So they never made it. But they're making that prequel, the Many Saints of Newark? Is that what it's called?
Yes, Many Saints of Newark. Yeah.
That looks good with this boy
It
playing
does.
him.
It does.
I'm interested.
Well, Vera Farmiga's in it. And you know, we always hear for Vera Farmiga.
Yes.
Yes. She does not read bad scripts. She just doesn't. Everything she's in is amazing. Everything she says yes to, I'm like, yes, I'm just here to see you. I know what you're thinking in your head. The Conjuring 3. Yeah, it was garbage.
Terrible.
It was really, really, really bad. But you know what? I'm going to forgive her just this once.
Did you ever see
not the script that they showed up
Running
with
Scared?
No, I haven't seen Running Scared.
With Paul Walker?
Ooh, okay.
It's an interesting movie.
Okay.
Is it good? It's okay.
Sometimes we like movies that just aren't good. But that's fine.
I like it.
Exactly. You know I love my Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, gosh.
It ain't good, and it ain't gotta be good, damn it.
I'd rather watch Anaconda than Deep Blue Sea.
I love both of them.
I'd rather watch Anaconda.
Yes, Anaconda, Deep Blue Sea, and Lake Placid. Just
have
you a
John
day.
Voight chews all the scenery in that movie.
I know.
He has some accent.
All the actors are so terrible, and then here comes John Voight.
He's terrible, too. He just really, owns his terrible.
Exactly. He sells it. He sells the terribleness.
Awful.
Exactly. You know me. I love Jennifer Lopez. I think she's a great actress. I think she's a much better actress than she is a singer. Don't you give me that face.
Oh, what? I don't even any face.
She was bombing Selena. She was bombing The Cell. You know, what was that movie I hated? Enough? Enough was terrible. I don't understand Enough. I just don't
You like
get
The
it.
Cell?
Yeah, The Cell was good. Well, I like her in The Cell. Right?
Sure.
Her acting was good in The Cell, and she's super
That's a
funny
horror movie you like. You
know what? Yes. I was struggling to think of horror movies that I like today because my horror movie film appreciation is very limited because I feel like most of them is just stupid people running around doing stupid things. I like horror movies where people are very smart, and we've talked about this, where characters do what they're supposed to do, but it still doesn't work out.
Yes.
That's a good horror movie to me. And I feel like that's not something you see all the time. But let's go back a little bit. Let's go into comedies for our favorites.
Okay.
What you got?
I mean, what do I have?
Yeah, what you got for your favorite comedy of all time?
Tommy Boy.
Oh, okay.
Which you've never seen.
I still have not
seen. How have you never seen Tommy Boy?
I still have not seen Tommy Boy. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes.
I can't even do any of the funny jokes because you won't understand any of them.
Well, shit, do it for the audience. They'll get it.
Yeah, they will, but you won't.
Yeah, I won't. And then I'll feel left out. Why do you do that? Mine is something I think everybody has seen because it's just the perfect comedy, Bad Santa.
That's your pick?
Yeah, why not?
I didn't think it'd be Bad Santa.
Oh my gosh, it's such a great film. It's extremely hilarious. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Thornton.
Terry Swigoff. I fucking hate you. Oh my gosh. But no, yes, there's so many acting gems in that film. Billy Bob Thornton, Octavia Spencer. She plays the prostitute.
Bernie Mac.
Fuck your ass, Willie. I ain't shit right for a week. Girl, what? But yes, the incomparable Bernie Mac.
John Ritter.
John Ritter. Two people who definitely, left the world before their time, honey. It is what it is. But yeah, that movie is hilarious. Oh my God, that little fat kid. And that stupid purple elephant. Anyways, it's a great film. Check it out if you haven't. It's a holiday film.
I thought he wanted a pink elephant.
Didn't he get him a purple one because they were out of the pink one?
No, he wants a pink. Then he says he changed his mind. He wants a purple.
Yes.
And then he picks him up a pink elephant.
Because he forgot that he changed his mind.
Or they forgot in the script. He just grabs a pink elephant.
Okay. I thought the purple ones I thought the pink ones. Oh, well. Shit, it don't matter. It's a great fucking comedy. It'll have you rolling every time.
Sure will. I love it too.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to see Tommy Boy, man.
I do need to see Tommy Boy.
Chris Farley, David Spade, comedic powerhouse.
Yeah.
I'm a big David Spade fan.
You are a big David Spade fan. I thought I was a David Spade fan, and then I met you, and I was like, nope, he got me out there.
I love David Spade. I wanted him to be cast as the Joker so bad.
I was such a fan of David Spade until I saw Emperor's New Groove, which I love that movie. I love Emperor's New Groove. But he messed up Booyah for all of us, which was, I'm sorry, that was some hot popular slang in the early 2000s. Booyah. And he was like, Booyah. And I was like, no, baby, no. What is this? What is this, David Spade?
It's Disney. What do you expect?
I know. Eartha Kitt saved that movie. And that movie saved her career.
I like Patrick Warburton in it.
Yes. He's really good. He gives all the good cartoon voices. Like every time you look up a cartoon voice, it's Patrick. He's in Kim Possible. He's in Emperor's New Groove. He's in everything.
Family Guy.
Yes, Family Guy. Joe. And I was going to say, it's kind of weird because he plays these different characters, but they all kind of like look like him a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
they all sound like him too. That's weird.
Well, totally. Yeah. It actually is a little weird because you know how most like cartoon actors tend to do like variations of their voice, which is why everybody on The Simpsons is pretty much played by multiple people.
Hank Azaria.
Hank is. The only person on Simpsons, I believe, that plays one character is Yeardley Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she'll do like little characters here and there.
Yeah.
Nancy Cartwright plays a bunch.
Nancy Cartwright plays like everybody.
Yeah, all the kids, like
exactly.
all the boys.
All
Ralph,
the kids are
Nelson.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, okay. Do you want to keep on with favorites, or do we want to move on to directors and stuff?
Let's just have fun. We're regularly let's just keep.
Yeah, because we can keep talking about anything.
Yeah. We're just rambling at this point.
We're just rambling.
Directors?
All because we couldn't watch Showgirls. Ooh.
To be fair, guys, I didn't need to watch it. I've seen it 48 times. This one was the one holding us back.
Why have you seen it 48 times? I'm curious.
Well, because I'd watch it for specific
Did you have one of
scenes.
those copies where you would turn it to Blockbuster and it don't work no more at certain scenes because you kept rewinding and rewatching?
I don't think Blockbuster carried Showgirls.
That's a good point.
Because NC-17.
Yeah, because it was NC-17.
And Blockbuster had that weird rule where they wouldn't carry stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. Stupid.
And now they're dead, so.
They still holding on for life down in, I was going to say Medford.
You mean up? Not down, up in Bend, Oregon?
Yeah, in Bend. They hold it up. You knew what I meant, damn it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they fighting. They fighting for dear life. We gonna go see them this year,
We'll make it a thing.
We'll make it a thing. I'm going to be like, why do y'all not have Showgirls? That's why y'all went out of business.
Wouldn't play on our DVD player anyways.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. But yes, true. I've only seen Showgirls maybe about 3-4 times.
That's still a lot of times.
Yeah. It's enough to talk about it, just not as in-depth as I want it to talk about it.
Okay, directors.
Yeah. Let's go on directors. What's your favorite? You can go first.
Oh, my favorite director of all time?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you 3.
3, just like 3 I love?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with Paul Verhoeven. Verhoeven. Sorry.
He does have a lot of
He
good
does.
films.
He directed Showgirls.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, look at that.
yes.
Showgirls, RoboCop, Total Recall.
Yep.
Basic Instinct, Starship fucking Troopers.
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man.
Kevin Bacon Penis.
He apparently just directed one called L, I believe, that won the Caesar. So that's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, L is the more recent one of
Yeah,
his.
it's one of his more recent ones. He won the Caesar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Paul. Dude, what's funny?
Did you say Total Recall?
Yes, I said Total Recall.
You know what?
What's funny is I have a hard time not saying Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah.
That's not his name, but as a kid, I read it that way. So I said it forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know when they get stuck in your head? It's the worst.
Yeah.
And then you look at it and you're
name
like,
a certain way.
Verhoeven.
Yeah.
Verhoeven. I'm sure he very much appreciates the way we're fucking butchering his name.
This is all far for not having a strong American name.
Yeah, fuck him and Fair Bean.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Paul Verhoeven.
He's not fucking German.
He is an amazing director.
He's so good.
He's so good. You know what? I remember the first time I actually saw Total Recall. I was hanging out with my cousin, and he was like, "We're watching this movie," and I was like, "Oh my God, not another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie." I was about 12.
Yeah.
And he put it on, and child, when that 3-titted lady came out, let me tell you something.
I had a hard time watching Total Recall as a kid. Because when he gets shot out onto the surface of Mars, spoiler alert, there's so much blood in his face.
Oops, sorry.
Scared the shit out of me.
That shit was scary as
Scared
hell.
the fuck out of me.
Oh
dude.
my God. That was frightening. Why?
Yeah,
It's funny too, because every time I hear about Mission to Mars, I'm like, have y'all not seen Total Recall? Your face gonna pop up like bloop. That's not fun.
yeah, directors. We talked about Don Bluth.
But no, let me tell you.
What?
When I saw that three-titty lady, my gay ass was like, yes, bitch. My mom told me she went to see it with my dad while they were together briefly. And she said he whispered to her in the film, he's like, oh, that's the perfect one.
Class act, that guy.
Exactly. Nothing but class.
That's the day your mom was like, this is the one.
You know what?
This is the one I want to bear my children.
Me over here like, what's wrong with both of y'all?
Even though you were born before.
But look, Dad, you right. 3-titted lady. Yes. Okay, so my favorite director. Well, I have a few, but the one that comes to mind the quickest, definitely Tim Burton.
It's a safe pick.
Exactly. Well, it's not a safe pick, it's a dark pick.
Eh.
I feel like when you watch a Tim Burton film, you step into the world of Tim Burton. Like each of his films, like there's this overall kind of like dark tone, but there's a lot of contrast with these pop of colors. Like the visual of it, it's like, you know, they're kind of like in Earth, but like it's like a different kind of Earth. And I love it. I love everything about it. You know, I live for Sweeney Todd, and I still think that Johnny Depp should have got the Oscar for Sweeney Todd. He was robbed. I live for Sleepy Hollow. I love Sleepy Hollow. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
You know, Catherine O'Hara, where you at? Bitch, we love you. Yes, honey. Just so many good films, you know, and the people he works with, their acting is always, it matches the tone, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
it's got his style.
Yes, he definitely has his own signature style.
Yes.
It's very consistent. Throughout
Tarantino
all of
has his own style.
Yes, 100%. You know what? Tarantino was going to be one of my other ones. Like I love it when directors have a set style and visual that you can see. Like you can just watch it and be like, oh, like it's a Picasso. Like, oh, you know a Picasso when you fucking see it. You know, like, oh, okay, this is a so and so film. I like the consistency. I'm a basic bitch. I don't give a fuck. I like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know. I love Tim Burton.
I know.
I love Tim Burton. I love his films. I really wish they would have gone ahead with that Superman that he was playing in, because his Batmans was the best. Christopher Nolan, I will give you Dark Knight, but the rest of their movies was garbage. I said what I said.
And pull Joel Schumacher with his too.
Well.
That's the studio, though, man.
Yeah.
They were so pissed at Batman Returns because they weren't selling any goddamn toys.
Exactly.
Because it was too dark.
It was very, very dark. Thank you, Tim Burton. Tim Burton made Batman for me. Like, remember the 90s series?
Yes.
With Mark Hamill playing the Joker?
Yes.
I feel like...
How did they get the distinct look of that? No, how did they get that distinct look of that series? Do you know?
No.
They drew on black paper.
They drew on black paper? Yeah. Fabulous.
That's why it's so dark.
Yeah. But it very much has that 1930s Art Deco / Tim Burton goth feel.
Yeah, they took that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He established Batman for our generation. So when I see other Batmans, I feel like I'm constantly like, but it's not Tim Burton, so I'm not really interested.
That's fair.
Even though Dark Knight was fabulous because of Heath Ledger.
I'm looking forward to this new Batman that nobody else is.
I am not looking forward to it at all.
Dude, I like Pattinson. He gets a bad rap.
It's not that I don't like Robert Pattinson. I just don't think he's Batman. I said the same thing when they casted Anne Hathaway to play Catwoman. I love Anne Hathaway, but she ain't no motherfucking Catwoman. Why y'all sitting around here like Mia Kunis ain't got nothing else to do? Yeah, I said what I said.
I think Pattinson's going to be a good Batman.
You know what? I know Disney and DC, Warner Brothers have this thing where if you're one of theirs, you can't be in one of theirs.
That's actually not true. I just read that.
Was that just a Hollywood rumor? Yeah. Okay, good.
You can bounce back and forth. Look at James Gunn. He just directed Suicide Squad. They're not going to let him direct.
But didn't he sign on to Suicide Squad when he got briefly taken away from
Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Maybe.
I thought that was that sign up.
But they don't seem to care. They've all bounced back and forth.
Why couldn't they have gotten Michael B. Jordan to play Batman?
I don't fucking know, dude. Why are you asking me like I'm supposed to know what?
Well, it's rumored that he's supposed to play Superman, which I don't think is going to happen. First of all, Henry Cavill is doing just fine. He a little short, though, because Superman's supposed to be like 6'4", but I guess he all right. But yeah, bring in Michael B. Jordan. Actually, shit, Ben Affleck was doing just fine. Why are they revamping the Batman series again?
Because he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's over it.
He's over it.
Wouldn't you be after all the shit they put him through?
That's right. Let me tell you something.
What?
Batman versus Superman, the movie, which is like his first appearance in the world, was garbage. I literally only watched that movie for Gal Gadot.
Henry Cavill's 6'1", by the way. He's not super short.
Yeah, but Superman's supposed to be like 6'4", 6'5".
Where the 6'4", 6'5"? Where the fuck you gonna find an actor that's 6'4", 6'5"?
Hello, Liam Hemsworth ain't doing shit.
I don't think he's that tall.
Yeah, he is.
Is he? I think he's
Isn't he taller than Chris Hemsworth? I thought he was the tallest of the brothers.
I don't know. I don't keep track of the Hemsworth's height, but I'll find out real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, 6'3". He's only 2 inches taller than Cavill.
Well, that's a whole 2 inches. 2 inches can be a lot. Am I right, ladies? I'm just saying. 2 inches. Would you rather have 5 or 7? I'm just saying.
Well, depend on what.
7 is the number of completion.
What about if someone comes up with 8? Oh, 6. 6? I said 7.
I said 7.
That's a great movie, too.
Something About Mary.
We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that one. Absolutely. We're going to do an entire episode on Something About Mary.
We can't go too in depth because we have so many movies lined up.
So many.
So so we're
just kind of just brushing over our favorites, giving you a gloss into our cinematic perspective. Yet again. I'm doing that again. I'm bougie. I've been watching Downton Abbey.
I've been watching
Downton Abbey for the last 2 weeks, so I feel very sophisticated and posh.
I've been watching Bar Rescue, so I feel like I could really run a bar.
Bar Rescue!
I should be watching movies to get prepped for this. Oh shit! Paramount Plus has all of Bar Rescue.
Them damn ass getting you in trouble.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh my god!
It's a terrible app. Oh god! I know I shouldn't be ragging on them.
All these apps are terrible.
Dude, okay, if you come back to a show, right?
Yeah.
And you click on your show, you can't, if you click on the show out of the launcher, it picks you up right where you're starting. If you back out, it takes you back to the main menu. So if you want to select an episode, you have to go look up the show. You can't, it's such a shitty design flaw.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What do you expect? The same app that quit during the fucking Super Bowl.
You're right. We were sitting there watching the Super Bowl, and then they turned it off, and then everybody was like, why is the Super Bowl not working? And then they sent out that message, sorry, we are not working. Everybody go download YouTube. And everybody's like, wait, I just downloaded this shit just to watch the Super Bowl. I'm still on the motherfucking free trial. kind of bullshit is this?
You're really selling me on this CB. That's why they changed the fucking name. They rebranded it
Exactly.
that day.
They knew that was a big ass fuck up. We see you, CBS. Get your shit together, Viacom. Get your shit together.
None of these companies care a fuck about us anymore, man.
No, they just want their subscription money, honey.
They do.
Okay.
What?
Let's do one more director and then we'll start focusing on other shit.
Just focus on everything now.
You just want to focus on everything
we're going to get into so
now?
much director shit later.
Okay, my other favorite directors are Rob Reiner,
Ooh, risky.
Quentin Tarantino,
Whoa, slow down there.
John Singleton.
Ooh.
Who else I like? You know what? This is going to be the basic ass fucking thing to say, but I love Steven Spielberg.
I mean, everyone loves Spielberg. It's like saying you like the
No,
Beatles.
they don't.
Yes,
the Oscars
do.
hate Steven Spielberg.
The Oscars hate everybody.
Warhorse should have
They
won.
hate
I said
Scorsese.
what I said. That's true. They do hate Scorsese.
They just don't like because they're popular.
What is it with it? Yeah, they just don't like him because they're popular. Then again, they hate Lee Daniels, and he's not really that popular. Although Monique might have ruined that one for him. Oops. We said what we said.
I didn't say it. So when Nick's listening, he said it.
Well, she ended up getting the Oscar, but after all the shit she caused afterwards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Butler
She
just
seems like
probably didn't have shit. I remember when The Butler came out, People Magazine put out an Oscar review for the fall for the following year. And they literally were like, The Butler is going to win everything. It was the clear choice for all the picks that year. And some kind of way it went to bullshit ass 12 Years a Slave, which had very, very good parts. Lupita Nyong'o made that movie. Lupita Nyong'o, Benedict Cumberbatch, Michael Fassbender, they all did a fabulous job. Alfred Woodward, you acted your ass off. You go, girl. I love Chiwetel Ejiofor. I absolutely love him as an actor, but he did not do a good job playing Solomon Northrop. He kept trying to put this like Southern Baptist spin on all of his words, and we will be free from slavery. And I was like, bro, first of all, that is a Southern archetype, and you're doing it as a caricature that kind of started after slavery. Solomon Northrop was from the North, baby. Northern Negroes were not like that. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. It just, I could not understand how you come off The Butler, which was just a great film. Forrest Whitaker was everything. Oprah Winfrey was a tour de force. She should have gotten the Oscar. The entire movie was just superb. And every single cameo in there was phenomenal. Robin Williams is in there. Alan Rickman is in there. I love Alan Rickman. That man is gorgeous.
Liv Schreiber.
Yes, Liv Schreiber as LBJ,
John Cusack.
John Cusack. Yes, everybody was fabulous. Everybody was just absolutely phenomenal. It was a great film. It was well written. It was well shot. It was amazing. It told the story of America from a very unique perspective that I don't think we've seen before, the middle class Black view of America. And it was just a great film. And there was no reason to me why it got skunked at the Oscars. There was absolutely no reason. So I have to think it had to be from the bullshit that was caused by Monique. I said what I said. That was a long ass rant. I'm sorry.
That was. I just let you go.
You know how I get about my Butler.
I know.
It's one of my favorite fucking
and I was
films.
like, it's okay.
You loved it.
And I said it's okay.
Yeah, you loved it. You just didn't like the last part because you felt like it went past.
Oh yeah, it just kept going. It suffered the same goddamn Lord of the Rings syndrome.
Lord of the Rings thing.
Like, oh my God, wrap it the fuck up.
Okay, we get it.
Like
you
this
can
fucking
end the movie
podcast.
now.
That's a good segue to end this fucking thing.
We still got 15 minutes.
They don't want to hear that.
Yes, they do.
Fucking ranting.
If anything, we'll give them more to you.
To edit? Fix it in post.
Post.
They're gonna fucking release this episode that's like 8 minutes long. We cut all the shitty parts out. Oh, thanks, guys.
You know what? I have a question for you that'll definitely help pass some time. What was, if there was one, was there a film in your youth that made you say, I want to be a filmmaker, I want to go into film, this is what I love, this is what I want to do?
No.
Damn.
I remember I went to college as a fucking psych major because I didn't know what the hell I wanted to be. And then, like, after 3 years of fiddle fucking around, I was like, oh shit,
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that, America? I tried to set this man up to have this wonderful moment on the show because we ain't done nothing but sit here and goot the fuck off for an hour. And I tried to bring in some depth. I tried it, America.
Well, let me finish. So I decided after 3 years I didn't have enough credits for much. I was like, oh shit, I got enough credits. I can Frankenstein a screenwriting degree together. So
I thought you switched over in sophomore year.
no, the going into junior year. So I Frankenstein this fucking degree together at the last minute because I really liked movies. I was like, oh, Ryan, you love movies.
Yeah.
So I Frankensteined it together. And then I got a screenwriting degree and the rest is history.
Yay! You know what? Okay, so they got rid of it the year before we showed up, but had they had film studies still as a major, I think I probably would have done that instead.
Had they had going back in time for me, I'd pick a real major.
Oh, okay.
Like science.
Why? The economy is bad. Ain't nobody listening to scientists. All these motherfuckers running around, ain't getting masks, ain't getting vaccine. Don't nobody like science, Ryan. Science is boring. Science is un-American. We don't like science and book
Finance,
learning.
you son of a bitch.
Finance. The economy is shit. Ain't nobody's job fucking worth a shit anymore.
This is getting way off topic.
Bullshit.
Reel it in, big man.
I said what I said. You took it there. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. I would say like
for you, what was your movie that really
that landmark film?
That landmark film that really
just made me
called
say,
you into
like,
film, yeah.
This is what I want to do. This is what I want to work in. This is gonna sound so cheesy as fuck.
Was it The Little Mermaid?
No. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. It's literally it's such a great film. It's such a great movie. It has some of the best battle scenes I've ever seen in cinema. The acting is superb. Peter Jackson worked his ass off on those films. The actors did a great job. And I know Return of the King ended up kind of being the one that swooped all the Oscars, but I think the Oscars kind of saw them as one continuous movie. 2 Towers is the best one. It is without a doubt the best one of the series. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Thank you.
No, it's the best one.
It's the best one of the series.
Actually, if I had to pick movies that really made me want to, if I really had to pick, it's like, I don't know, horror maybe. I love horror movies so much.
You do. You love horror movies. I love
horror movies so much.
Yeah.
Watching slashers.
Yeah.
My aunt leaving me with my cousin. I'll be fine. What are we watching? All the Friday the 13th.
Yes. Okay.
And they're not good. I love crappier movies. Like I know there's so many. Everyone says the great art house movies. Like I love Good Will Hunting.
Art house
but
movies.
That, but it's just about Good Will Hunting, Casablanca, Titanic.
But you know you love Good Will Hunting.
I love all those movies.
Yeah.
But like I really love the not so good movies. The movies that not everybody loves. If I was gonna say maybe I know I said The Truman Show, but one of my all-time favorite movies is Black Christmas, 1974. Bob Clark directed it. We're getting into detail about it.
Yes,
because I have so much to say. It's arguably, in my opinion, the greatest slasher movie ever made. Not even close. Predates Halloween by 4 years, I believe. Is it Halloween 78? I think.
Okay,
is that right? I think Halloween 78. But yeah, it's so good. Oh. But yeah, I just love movies. I never had like the passion, like I want to make them. Everyone just said, "Oh, you love movies." I was like, "I do love movies."
You know what? I'll give it to you though, because there's a lot of movies that I wouldn't say are literally like the greatest pieces of cinema that I absolutely adore and have really kind of just put me in the right direction of what I wanted to do in life. That just made me want to go into film. You know, Sister Act, Loverboy. I'm listing all comedies now. Because I did. I grew up watching a lot of comedies. Revenge of the Nerds.
You could not make that fucking movie today.
Oh, no, you couldn't. Never mind, Gen Z. There's no such movie called Revenge of the Nerds. It didn't happen.
It never did.
It never did. That was all in my imagination. But no, you know what? I loved watching Robin Williams movies as a kid. Like, Mrs. Doubtfire was everything for me. Jumanji was everything for me. So I get it. You know, those aren't movies that I say, oh my God, it's the greatest piece of cinema ever. Sometimes you just like things that
just watch the damn movie.
Just watch the damn movie and enjoy it. You know what? I'm usually not a big fan of art house films. I think they try too goddamn hard.
Some of them work.
Yeah, really.
No, they do.
Yeah.
You just have to be in the right mood for them.
Yeah.
Oh, because you really want to get grindy house, art housey. We can go to like the 1970s exploitation movies.
Oh, I love them exploitation movies.
Some of them, like, what about Solo?
I have not seen Solo.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Or 120 Days of Sodom?
No, I haven't seen that. Ooh, child. Are those horrors?
It's a thing.
Okay.
We'll watch that one. We'll watch that one.
You said exploitation films, and my mind just instantly went to Enter the Dragon.
That's not even really an exploitation. It's just a martial arts film. That's not really exploitation.
A lot of those martial arts films were exploitation films.
Oh, dude,
exactly. Exploitation is spaghetti westerns.
Let's do Bakshi. Let's do the whole thing about Bakshi. Ralph Bakshi, which you've like never seen. Have you seen the animated Lord of the Rings?
Yes, absolutely. You said Wizards, and I was like, I wonder if that's that one. Yeah, that's absolutely. Bakshi. Yeah, okay.
But he's done a lot of exploitation movies, too.
Okay.
I love exploitation movies. I love all movies. We got so much shit to talk about.
There's a lot. There's a lot that we have coming for you guys.
I want to do like all the weird shit that not everybody talks about all the time.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Next week, we'll be doing Titanic.
Ryan's going to sing the song, and I'm going to sit on the couch naked with a heart, and someone's going to draw me, and it's going to be great.
You can edit that out.
I know I did.
Why? You didn't have to. That's the thing. You didn't have to say that.
Because I really love that heart pendant. Like, you know, I hate
it's called the heart of the goddamn ocean.
First of all, there's no such real thing.
Of course not. There was no rose either.
Well, no, that's what I was kind of upset about. I thought the heart of the ocean was like going to be this real actual gem that's still like down there in the Atlantic. I'm just like, I'm going to go get it because I think that shit is cute. However,
it's worth about what, 200 million? I think as much as it would be worth.
Like theoretically?
Yeah, it'd be like theoretically worth like 200 million.
Absolutely. Yeah. But, you know, of course, when Titanic came out, I was like young and stupid. I had no clue what the Titanic actually was.
Oh, I lied. It'd only be worth about 20 million.
Jesus. That's
it? That's it? A fucking rock on the string?
That's it. That's okay. I'm going to call my Aunt Beyonce. She'll buy it for me. Auntie, I want to.
That's a movie I still think would be better without the old lady.
Yeah.
You just cut that whole fucking.
Just cut that whole part
just
out.
Just her getting on the boat.
You know, it's unnecessary. Exactly. The whole thing should start with Rose getting on the boat.
And the goddamn boat sinking.
Exactly.
Done.
You didn't need that. Sorry, Bill Paxton. I know those are all your scenes.
But you know what? No, but you know why he did that though.
Why?
Because fucking Cameron loves going spelunking down in the.
Yes, he does.
For that Titanic.
Yes, he does.
And he'll only be able to spelunk it for, I think, a few more years because it's like literally dissolving.
Really?
Yeah, there's not much Titanic
It's almost gone.
Yeah, because the sea just eats it.
Yeah, that's true. I know that iceberg is gone.
Yeah.
Global warming. Where did it go?
You can edit that out too.
It's right down there with the Titanic. It just sank on down. It was like, ha ha, I got you.
Which leads us to another great movie, Waterworld. Where all
Waterworld with Kevin Costner. Ooh. I heard they're doing a sequel.
Why the fuck are they doing a sequel to
I
Waterworld?
have no idea, because that's one of the most classically hated films.
Because it's not great. Dennis, the only good thing in it.
It's not.
I love Dennis Hopper in it. There, I said it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
The rest of the movie is fucking terrible.
I'm gonna fuck up her name, and I don't feel like looking it up, but I love Janine Triplehorn.
Triplehorn does not sound right.
Tripoli. She's in Basic Instinct. She's the psych.
Okay.
Yeah. I love her. I love seeing her in things. She's also in Big Love with Bill Paxton on HBO. Whoop whoop. She's a fabulous actress. Very underrated. I think she should have gotten way more work than she ever did in Hollywood. She's wonderful. I bet her name is like Jeannie, not Jean. Or Jean. Something like that. I don't know. And that is a crime because she's a very, very talented actress and she should be in more. I would look her up, but I just put up some shit to talk about Sister Act because we was talking about Sister Act 5 minutes ago. Yes, I was. Janine.
Dude, we're almost out of time, man. We need to close this fucking thing out.
It's Jean Triplehorn.
Okay.
See, I said it right. Haha, I win.
But you didn't say that the first time.
That is not what I said. I said Janine, didn't I? Did I say Janine or did I say Jeannie? I don't know. It's one of those.
We respect her very much as an artist.
We absolutely do. I love her work. She's fabulous. But yeah, she's my favorite part of Waterworld, which is also a horrible movie. And
it's just bloated and long. The idea is not terrible. It just doesn't fucking go.
It's supposed to be Road Warrior.
Yeah, just on water.
The sea, and it didn't work. No. Not to mention, if the world ended because everybody was out in the ocean, I don't think people would be as upset as like Road Warrior, right?
I mean, a lot of people would die.
I mean, yeah, they'd be dead, but I'd rather be like stuck out in the ocean than stuck out in the desert.
Wouldn't you rather be stuck on fucking land?
No.
What the? Why? Why would you want to be in the fucking
Because
water?
people can get to you on the fucking land.
They got to him in the water too. The smokers got him. Dennis Hopper's group came in.
Yeah, but then you can hop in the water and you can just swim down and act like you're not there.
Oh, okay.
They can put some straws up and be like, ooh, we not here. Just breathe in the water. They fine. They was roaming around in the desert. It wasn't no food to eat.
There's no food to eat on the water
Mel Gibson was eating dog food. No, y'all can eat like fish and stuff.
If you can fucking catch it.
Yeah, you just go in the water and catch you a fish. I feel like this is bad. Like, if you were stranded somewhere, I'd rather be stranded. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to shut up because they could probably find you a lot quicker if you lost in the desert.
Yeah.
Out in the ocean. But that's assuming society is still all together and everything's fine. In an apocalyptic world where there is no society, yeah, I'd rather be out in the water.
I'd rather be on land, dude.
I think I'd rather be out in the water.
You would die so goddamn fast.
No, because it rains more out in the ocean. So you have like your water, you have your food.
But you're in like a massive post-apocalyptic. What if your ocean part isn't where it rains?
Oh yeah, and what if like
you could be in the ocean that used to be desert?
I just thought about that. It could be some real big ass waves that just come by and whoop. How did they keep that thing up so long? Now that I think about it. You know what? You win. The answer is you want to be in a mountain.
That's where dry land was. Spoiler alert. No one's going to watch this fucking movie. And I love how the map on the little girl's back was an earth and an arrow pointing up to a mountain. And they're like, we need this map. You need a fucking map to tell you to go north? God damn.
To the mountain.
That was the fucking secret map that everybody wanted.
That was the secret map. Are we really closing our show talking about fucking Waterworld?
Yeah.
Can we please talk about something else while we have 2 minutes left? I guess not. But at least we tried.
We didn't.
I did. I was really searching my head for that whole 2 seconds.
This would be a good show.
Yes, it's going to be a great show. And now it's time for Buzz in the Biz.
That segment I'm very trying to get rid of. Segment fucking sucks.
We're supposed to talk about news and shit that goes on in Hollywood.
All right, then what's some big news going on in Hollywood there, smart guy?
Well, you know Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney. That dropped last week.
Yeah, everybody knows that. It happened a week ago.
Oh, okay, well, we could have talked about it. You wanted to, but now we don't have the time because the show's over. No.
Also, by the time this episode drops, and it'll be really fucking old.
She would have already got her goddamn settlement. I hope she gets $1 billion.
You know, this is Disney
can't afford it.
This is gonna double-edged sword, though.
Why?
It's gonna fuck over people in the long run. You watch.
You think so?
She's gonna win a battle and lose a war. They're gonna cut back, and it's gonna be fucked up. These studios are getting too much power.
Well, you know, the movie theater industry is still very much hurting. A lot of people don't want to go back.
Not according to AMC stocks.
Oh, well, shit. I don't know nothing about what goes on the stock market, Henny.
Yeah,
but every movie I've been into,
junks.
Yeah, every movie theater I've been to has been still like remotely empty. I've been like, since the theaters have opened back up in May 15th, I've probably gone maybe about 20, 30 times. 5 of those were to see Cruella, whoop, whoop, Emma Thompson for the Oscar for Best Supporting.
Oh, okay.
Really? I love Emma Stone, but she got her Oscar already. And she was fabulous as Cruella, but Glenn Close was a hair better. But she was amazing. She was still amazing in the film. But Emma Thompson fucking brings it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, the movie theater industry is still kind of really hurting. There's not a lot of people going back. So it makes sense for the studios to say, okay, well, if we have an app and we can release it, we're just going to do it like that. The problem is, I don't understand why Disney thinks people want to pay an extra $30 for a premium thing.
The problem is,
when you already have a subscription.
No one would give a shit about the app, but they're not giving the fucking artists any cut of
They're
it.
not getting the artists
That's
any
the problem.
cut. Right. Well, is HBO kind of having that same thing? Because I know they're doing the pre-release.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, they're not doing it for
Find
their
out.
price.
Anyways, we got to get out. He's giving us the signal.
Yep, it is 5:15. That is our show. We love you, America. Have a great weekend.
Hey, don't put words in my mouth.
Well, all right then. And on that note, we are out.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That was a C minus.
That was a bunch of nothing. But at least we gave him plenty to work with.
Like, this is fucking terrible.
Oh my gosh.
That was not
This
good.
is all Showgirl's fault. I now hate that movie like everyone else.
Not good.
That was not good. But at least it's over.